Chambers with Warren's Insights. Today's podcast title is The Reservoir Hill Renaissance. We're talking about the topic of gentrification and spatial justice in practice. Today, we're talking about me and where I lived, Reservoir Hill. I grew up in Reservoir Hill, where to the rest of the city, the block at Madison Park North was known by a heavy name, Murder Mall. It was a label that felt like a permanent shadow over our neighborhood. But for us living here, it was just a home, a place where we looked out for each other even when the world saw us as fronters to be civilized. Today, that shadow is lifting. The mall has finally been demolished, and in its place, the glass and steel of a new innovation district is rising. It's a moment of incredible change, but as the physical danger of the old mall disappears, a new question takes place. How do we make sure this new safety and investment are actually for the people who stayed? In my research, I found that gentrification is often described as a neutral force. Author Matthew Schumann compares it to gravity, wind, or rain, an infusion of wealth that can either drown a community or be harnessed for its benefits. For decades, Reservoir Hill was rained on by redlining, a policy where banks literally drew red lines around neighborhoods like ours to deny us home ownership. That history is why the rebuilding is a victory. We are moving from being a neighborhood that was ignored to one that is being reinvested. But as architect Liz Ogbu asked, what if gentrification was about healing? Spatial justice tells us that these new buildings must be more than just high-end apartments. They must be vessels for our souls and that culture we've already built here. To understand how this feels on the ground, I sat down with Mr. James, who has lived on this block since the 1970s. I asked him about the changes in Madison Park North felt like, and he said it was the healing that he's been waiting for. In the interview, he just described his time and his time here in Reservoir Hill. He told us that he always longed for a rebirth of his area, and he felt like the area lost its soul and its passion. And the beauty of it was the neighborhood felt like it's finally breathing again. He didn't see it being pushed out, and it's finally re-inviting the city back into our hearts. This is where the reconciliation happens. True safety isn't just removing a dangerous building. It's the community having the agency to stay and thrive. Spatial justice in Reservoir Hill means that people who survived the murder mall years are the ones leading to the Innovation District era. So what does this look like in practice? It looks like equitable development. It means the new construction isn't just luxury housing. It's a space where Black public joy is a priority. We see spatial justice when the new park includes local art that tells our story, and when the new jobs are filled by people in our own zip code. By owning our homes and our narrative, we resist being ghosted out of our own geography. We are proving that you can improve a neighborhood without erasing its heart. This is the blueprint, making the actual environment reflect the needs of actual people. To conclude this short session, I'd like to say that the rebuilding of Murder Mall is a positive milestone for Reservoir Hill. We traded the trauma of the past for the potential of the future. By holding on to our community heart, we are ensuring that this renaissance is a homecoming for all of us. Safety and displacement doesn't have to be two sides of the same coin. When we build with love for the people who are already here, we create a neighborhood that finally heals. I'm Warren Chambers, and I'm proud to call myself a Reservoir Hill native. Thank you.